Okay, it is the weekend. It is actually Saturday, finally. Busy week, very occupied during the time I was at work. Now, most people know that I'm in IT, which is true, and I'm working for a company called Manulife, and it's a great little company to work for, and I'm really happy working there. And I know for sure that my contract's been extended to the end of December, which is a good sign, and I'm hoping that it'll get extended even further to June of next year. So I'm just waiting to hear up in regards to the extension again that will be happening, and it looks promising, so that's a good sign. And today I'm going out for lunch on my own without my colleague Cyprian today. I decided to go out on my own. I needed to get some other things done that doesn't require my old colleague from Focus Solutions. So with him, he just told me, he messaged me actually a couple of days ago saying that he has become a full-time employee at IBM. Not only that, on Friday, as I was going on the way home through the metro station or the subway station, I had met up with an old colleague that I used to work at IBM, and now it was a great surprise that we both saw each other in the metro itself, waiting for one of the subway trains to come in. So I spoke with him a little bit on the way down, going to one of my other stops, which was actually a major stop, which is actually Barrie UQAM. I actually met him up on Peel, which was one of the stations I actually go into, and spoke with him for a few moments, and he's doing well. His name is Marco Cusson, and hi Marco, and just want to let him know that I do vlogging as well, and it was great to see him too. He's actually was on his way home going to P9. So I told him that I was actually working for another company and explained to him what I was doing over there, and he missed working with me, as I did miss working with him while we were at IBM, and a lot had changed during that time. So today I'm going to be heading over to Patat 2000 on my own to grab a submarine sandwich over there, and also to go over to a flea market. Now I'm hoping that the flea market that I'm going to go to after lunch, I'll be able to actually bring my camera in and do a little photo shoot there of seeing some of the stuff that they have over there, which is basically how can I explain it? You know, besides having electronic gadgets there, they also have clothing and everything else. So hopefully I'll be able to show something from there, which is going to be mainly everything inside of the place, and it's a fairly big flea market there, and it's something that I usually go to once every couple of weeks, and I've been overdue to go over to that place this past month. So I figured to give everybody a shout out to show you where I usually go and hang out a little bit here and there and be able to take a look at it. So let's go over to lunch at Patat 2000 and then head over to the flea market on Saint Martin. So you'll get an idea of where I hang out on the occasion by myself and take a look at some good stuff that they have there. So let's go. I'll catch you there. Okay, we're on our way over to the famous place at Patat 2000. We're almost there. As you can see, we're just going under the 440 over here in Laval. Now, what many people don't know is that this is usually a place that is usually hung over with a lot of traffic. As you can see here, a lot of traffic is actually happening here. And that's going in, that's coming off of the 440 to come over to 15 North. So this is where I usually have to be extremely careful while videotaping at the same time. So here we go. Nice and fun as always. Now we're going over to Patat 2000 onto the service road itself. Now, not many people know this, that what I'm doing is highly dangerous, and I don't suggest people doing this themselves. I usually would have a second person like Cyprian do this for me and get it done properly, so that way I can have both ends on the road. So here we are heading over to Patat 2000 and the fun stuff of getting there. Now we're almost there. Now I highly suggest, like I said, using two hands for this and having somebody else, like a second person, do this. So just keep on nicely doing this, and right after this bridge that we're going to go under, Flea 2000 will be on our right hand side. That's the place I usually go for lunch, and that's where I like going for my, so I'm not going to go for a souvlaki today, but I'm going to go for my Philly steak that I want to have. And there we are, Flea 2000, a great place to have lunch, and always ones that I always go to. Here we go. And here's the parking lot. So let's get out and have some fun. Here we go. Here we go. Flea 2000. It's a great place to have a good smoked meat sandwich and some other good things. I'm going to go for my Philly steak here today. Let's go for it. One of the great places to have good lunch. All handmade, everything prepared here. Let's go. And here's my lunch. A submarine sandwich, pogo, onion rings, and a Pepsi. Something to have that's good and healthy for your lunch. Yum yum. I'm going to enjoy this. Let's have it. Well, that was definitely a good thing there. And look at that entrance doorway all ready for Christmas. I tell you one thing, that sandwich was good. I had a Philly steak 10-inch with onion rings, a pogo, and a soft drink. I am stuffed to the rim. Best place to go for a Philly steak, I swear to God. Now off to another place, which is going to be the flea market of St. Martin. We're going to go over there and take a look. I'm going to see if we can actually film inside as well. So to my butt, we're going to go over there, take a look out of there, and see what's actually happening, and have some good times, and then head back home. So bear with me, we're almost there. Let's go for it. Okay, here we are over at St. Martin. One place I usually would go to for my flea markets. The funs of going to a flea market. Yay! Let's hope we can find a good parking space here. The ones that we can go to are always the fun ones we can get to. See, that's one of the entrances right over there. Now let's find some parking and go inside. So bear with me, folks. I'm going to fade out here and go find a parking spot. Okay, that was actually fun. Find out that I can't even do a recording in this local flea market. For the simple fact is they don't like cameras in there. Which I totally understand, which makes it even harder for me to do anything to vlog about for today, except where I'm going and where I'm heading to. Going to make one other stop somewhere else and try to do something there. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more interesting. But I'm sorry to say I couldn't even vlog on the inside over there, just to show what the flea market looks up over here in this particular one. There is another flea market that I did during the beginning or the end of August, beginning of September, which was St. Victoria's Day, which is actually the flea market over there in St. Eustache. I could do it there today, but the thing is, it's a little bit too cold, and walking outside in the cold, and especially in that area, is fairly large. I'm going to do that for another vlog probably next weekend, so I'll leave that for another time. So with that there, we'll have another little vlog just on that. So, and then besides, being the temperature it is this today, which is near the end of November, beginning of December, it'll be a lot better because it's not as hot as it was during the Victoria Day weekend that I had to go to, that I went there one time. So that's going to be a very short one indeed. So what's going to be happening now is going to be heading back home, get some stuff done over there, and have something to do, which is finishing off the other vlog that I wanted to get done, which was for the review of my Toshiba Tecra A9. So that's the other one I'm going to be working up on and finishing this here off for the day as well. So bear in mind, we're not done yet. Be right back. Anyhow, so it's in the afternoon. It's just about 3 o'clock, and I'm going to make this as short and sweet as possible. Anyhow, what I've done is I've also gone to a nearby local store, because my father was looking into getting some updates done to his current provider, Apparently they had actually taken a channel out of his current package, kind of very upset in regards to it, and he was looking to see if it could get replaced. The problem is that he's on an older package for the TV, and it's all analog that he's using, and since the analog channels are slowly dying away and getting phased out, it started to take a look to see what alternatives there are, which is basically going all digital. So I was taking a look around at our local provider, which is these guys here, Videotron, and got some information there from them, and at the same time asking pertinent information that even my father doesn't understand at all, considering he has two older TVs that are still analog, which are CRT TVs, and those ones need a PVR, a personal video recorder, that will hook up to them via the old coaxial cables. Basically, there's two of them that he has that needs that type of TV tuner in order to work properly, and he has one that's in the kitchen, which is basically a digital flat screen panel, which does hook up via HDMI or HDI connections. Those two, that one there, you can buy right out and be able to record that one and view the TV shows on it, and also stream it to the other two. So I'm going to try to see if he's interested in something like that, because going the old way, and he still thinks that the old way is better, which is not the case because it's being phased out of the new regulations from the CRTC, which is going right across Canada, which means everything now is digital, not analog. And he still thinks that most other service providers will keep on with the analog connection, which is not the case because it's been phased out already. So trying to keep with tradition to show him that there's the better side of the light on things like this. He needs to learn to convert over to the new, and that means he's going to have to do some learning as well. That I've already done myself, which I know and understand, because this is the way of the future, going digital now even with the TV, and it's a lot less expensive because most of the stuff is easy to convert in digital than it is in analog, because you have to convert from VHS tape over to the digital format. Since now everything's digital, it's easier to copy over to an external hard drive and whatnot and be able to work with that. So that being said, I might have to go to one other store, like a Bell store or somebody else that deals with TV as well, and see what they have to offer as them. But I know it's going to be not as good as with what we have with Videotron, and show them the better ways of things, sticking with Videotron, because for the fact is it's a lot easier because we already have the resources of that, and go from there. So with that there being said for today, I'm going to cut this vlog for today very short, and hopefully everything went well, and I hope you guys do like it. What I might do is do a separate vlog just for digital TVs and all that, so that way, at least up here in Canada, just to be able to reflect back from what's available here in Quebec than it is over with Rogers and some of the other ones like Shaw and the other companies, and do a comparison overall with them and try to see what's there and available for it. So doing with that there, I bid you guys a farewell for today on Saturday in the afternoon, and have yourself a great time wherever you are, in where parts of the earth you are. Okay? Till next time, folks, if you like my videos, give them a thumbs up, like it as well, and put comments down below. I do read them off, and I swear to God, I take everything seriously. Please put some comments down below, and if you have any ideas, please put them in there. I'll definitely take a look at them and reply back to them. Okay? So see you guys next time. Till then.